You're alive. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Vaughn Coleman Presents. I am, of course, your host, Vaughn Coleman. And before I bring in today's guest, I do want to show off some stuff I'm working on. So for those of you that don't know, I do have my own comic book coming out. And right now I got my sign-up list for Living Legends. So it's set 20 years after World War III, follows this teenage boy who gets struck by lightning and finds himself awakening with superpowers, including super speed and electricity. So if that sounds interesting, definitely check it out. It's going to be 64 pages. It will be colored. I just haven't colored it yet. And I do want to show off a page here. I'm going to kind of keep the rest secret, but I do have more pages to show as time progresses. So when you sign up, you will also get a free trading card with your order when you back the campaign. And you can only get that trading card if you join the mailing list. So definitely sign up now. And also, I want to show off, we only have a little bit more time left on this campaign, but I do want to show off my first ever published work. Is going to be a 10-page short story in this trade paperback, and it is called Land of the Lawless, which you could find it right down here. So here we go. It's basically about this bombshell chick who's this gunslinger in a futuristic West, and she finds herself ambushed in her high-tech truck and has to fight her way out against these violent thugs to survive. So if you want to get that, it's going to be available for, I believe, 2 more days left on that campaign. So if the mods put that in the chat, that would be much appreciated. And without further ado, you guys aren't here for me. You're here for my guests. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sukesha Ray. How's it going?
You should not talk yourself down, sir. That sounded down.
No, it wasn't. I was saying that's
I know.
No.
Nah, actually, dude, that's incredible though. You guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi guys.
How's it going?
It's good. I'm here, guys. I decided to hit up tonight with my boy Vaughn. He's a good soul, you guys.
Oh yeah. New York Comic Con. Well, no, we met at GalaxyCon actually.
Yeah.
Which that was a good show. New York was busy. I know I worked it. We were on the ground floor. It gets so nuts. But so for those of you that don't know, Sukesha, why don't you tell everyone what you do? I know you're an artist, you're a musician. So how'd you get into all that?
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's actually a very, very good question. And I feel like some of you guys are my fans and you already know. Hi guys, welcome. I feel like a lot of you guys know who I am. And so artist, singer, streamer, I took a little break from streaming, but originally I was supposed to be a doctor. It's a really funny story. Won't get into that whole thing, but art called me. I was going to go to med school and everything. And then my art started taking off around the time I graduated college. So I was like, shit, I don't know now. So then I just decided to say, screw it. I'm going to hold the F word so Van can get monetized.
No, you could say, we said, is that a monetization issue?
I think so. Guys, can you swear? And
I've been saying it the whole time. I'm not monetized yet, so go nuts.
I don't know. Okay, because I was saying it, and then I think they demonetize you. I don't
think so.
Okay. I'm just not going to.
Yeah, I'm giving you permission. You get the F pass.
Thanks, Vaughn. Okay.
Yeah.
But no, I just decided that my heart, it was pulling me in another direction. Music, I think you guys know, I was pulled in through my art. Somebody kind of discovered me in Miami. That was a Universal guy, but he was really, really shitty person. Oof. I always talk about it. I've spoken to you guys about it in stream. So I got pulled into the Warner music scene after Universal, after that kind of crashed and burned. But now I'm with Warner, and I actually have updates on my music too, you guys. So
what's going on with your music?
So my master should come back either this month, sometime I guess it would have to be this week because it's the end of October.
Oh,
so
right, yeah.
Masters are coming, guys. New music's coming. I'm really excited. So just keep a lookout for that. I feel like I've held this from them for a year, but the whole label had to do some revamping. You know what I mean? So
yeah. So you got found through your art? Because I didn't know that. Because we've talked only briefly, and it was about comics, but I never asked you about your music stuff. So how did that happen?
Yeah, I started working with a lot of celebrities when I came down here in Florida area, because you can meet people so easy, guys, in Florida. It's so easy just to walk down the street and just get invited to all these celebrity parties. So I would find myself at Rick Ross's birthday party, and then I would be at the Chainsmokers party, and legitimately with these guys I'm hanging out. So a lot of them had requested pieces. I did a piece for Steve Aoki, but one of my friends who was an influencer, he's like, hey, we know you're a fucking awesome artist, but come down, hang out at Live, and then this one guy, he was a really shady character though. Do you guys ever like have you guys ever met someone that just has a really dark energy?
Yeah.
There
What
was
is
a
a
guy.
music producer sounds yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard, I mean, look, so the stereotypes are there's some truth to them.
Yeah. So I know. Yeah, it was sketchy. I mean, my guys are trolling me in here. You guys are not. You guys are naughty. They're being so naughty in here.
My chat's bad too.
You guys are so bad.
It's
oh my god.
it's a sign
But
of
yeah,
love.
but he was sketchy. He was super sketchy. But like, I was curious about his energy. And Vaughn, you don't really know too much because I know a lot of you guys know it, but he kind of pulled me into the dark secrets of like the music industry.
Ooh.
And I pretty much almost sold my soul. I'm not. It was bad. It was very bad. Yeah. I did some
You
bad
got out.
things.
You got
Yeah,
out though. That's
more or
good.
less, but it made me an alcoholic. I love my
Oh.
wine.
Oh, it's okay.
It's
Wine's
okay.
good.
Wine
What,
is
white
great.
wine or red wine? What do you
Has
prefer?
to be red, guys. Red is
wine?
the way.
I agree.
If
Well,
you're a white wine, what's that?
No, I generally prefer red too. Generally.
Man of taste. Scott
Yeah.
is not my sugar daddy. You got sorry.
Scott? Who's Scott?
It was this man I went on a date with, and he had like 52 businesses. They're trolling me because I went on a date with this old man, and he had like 52 businesses, and he was like a multimillionaire. But they always troll me for it, guys.
It's 52. How do you run 52 businesses?
I don't know.
Like, what were they? Like, were they small? Were they like just
No.
accumulated?
No,
How do
he
you?
owns, I don't know, Vaughn. He owns all of Palm Beach. Like, I know that.
Really? I probably gave him some business last time I was there. Then didn't even know it. It's a nice area. I mean, there's some great money to be had there, I guess.
I guess so, guys. But he was like really old, so like he was kind of hot, but he had like 2 sons, and like they were a little rambunctious for me. So I was like,
Like, how old are these sons?
One was like 19 and one was like 15.
So you were closer in age with the sons than.
Yes.
That's nuts. That's
That's
nuts.
so bad. I
Yeah.
don't think I can do this. Vaughn.
Yeah. Were they like trying to get with you then, or they were like, no, it's
No.
dads.
The sons were fine. It was just like Scott was really into me, but I was like, I don't know. This is really sugar daddy-ish vibes. You guys feel me? Like, I feel like really sugar daddy-ish vibes.
He didn't produce music though, did he?
No. He is a
No.
big art person. A big art scene.
Oh, so that's how he found you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Like high-end galleries and stuff. So I was up in Palm Beach doing some stuff, and yeah, that's how I met.
But you're from Florida originally, or just living there now?
No, I'm from bumfuck Mechanicsburg, you guys. Let's go. It's a small town in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Oh, okay. It's not too far. I mean, I've been to Philly, but I don't think I've spent a lot of time in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Never heard of whatever. What was it again?
Mechanicsburg. We dropped the rent.
That's what it's called.
Yes.
That's like that sounds like a made up. That's the real name, Mechanicsburg.
Yes, it's a real town. Okay, it's near Hershey. You guys know what the
That
chocolate
sounds like a
thing-
cartoon town.
I know. It's real. They have a small mind though. They used to come up to my mom and be like, "Oh, like, is your kid adopted?" Like, they were low key like really racist to my mom because my mom's white. You guys know that, right? Like, I'm a mixed kid. So
Yeah.
I'm a mixed child. So they used to come up to my super white mom and be like, "Oh, like, when did you adopt your child?" So my poor mom.
It's fucked up.
I felt so bad. I was like, "Oh my god." Poor
Well,
mom.
were you okay? Like, did that insult you at all though? Because I mean, you're
No.
feeling bad for your mom. Oh, you didn't care. You're like,
Yeah, I just felt
whatever.
bad for my mom because she's like more traditional, I feel like. So she's just like a simple soul. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can take a hit. I feel like my chat over here, you guys are like, they bully me all the time anyway.
Oh yeah, no, the chat. Yeah,
Yeah.
you start live streaming, your chat will humble you very quickly. I've noticed
guys.
myself
Yeah.
too. They do that with me too. Yeah,
Yeah. I miss
Yeah.
you guys. But,
that's really cool. So what
yeah.
do you got into music? So did you get into music? Were you always into singing or?
Yeah, I was always a singer, you guys. I never like thought that I could actually make it into a career. Like, I was always just like an artist, you know? Like, I always thought that I would be great in like my artistic skills, but like that producer's name that I met in Miami that opened my eyes was King, and he was like, "You know, you can be great, you know. It takes one person, you guys. in the industry that really tells you can be great, and then like your whole and I was really scared though, because at the time when I was like training for that, he's like, it was really abusive, and like a lot of my fans know this and my friends and chat, but like he was like, he brought me into like that high-end music world, and he was like, prove that you're one of us, you fucking prove that you're one of us. Like I got like berated. Luckily I didn't get physically hit, which is good. Like
That's yeah.
I didn't get physically beat, but I did have like some instances of like rape. I do talk about it like as well. So
Oh Jesus, I'm sorry. To hear that.
yeah. I'm open about it though. Like I'm over that. Like it's a bit dark time in my life, but I talk about it because of like the music industry and like how women have to deal with this, right? And I'm like no sexist bitch. Like I'm not one of those like, hey, I'm a girl, so baby. Shut the fuck up, honestly. But sorry.
No, it's
But
good.
it's-
Yeah, no victim mentality. I noticed.
No victim. I love it. So no victim mentality, you guys. Like, because if it happens, it happens, right? And unfortunately, it is something that us as women have to deal with. So
Yeah.
yeah. So just yeah.
No, I know. I didn't know that, but it's the way you carry yourself. You know, you seems like you're doing well now. And I know you're always selling. You're also, I noticed the sales, because there's some people I noticed. There's like two kinds of people at cons usually. Well, I guess a few, but there's like the ones that just kind of like sit there, and they just kind of do that. And then I noticed you're very active selling. You're very, and it's like, it's good. It's like you make conversation with the people at your table. So it's like, even if you're not just selling, you still talk, which is always, it's always good too. Like I've even bought stuff from people that I wasn't always, like I was going to buy something anyway, especially I saw your Cuphead piece, which I put in the thumbnail. That's probably honestly my favorite thing. Although the Tifa one I got from you was pretty good too. Let's see, I got the Tifa right here.
Oh yeah, Vaughn got my Tifa, you guys. That was a good one.
And
he got the non-nude version though. It's a good one.
Well, I got that one too because it was 3, and I was like, why not? So I did get that one too.
Yeah,
and then the Cuphead. But so your favorite, like, do you have any favorite artists?
Yeah, you guys know Lisa Frank? Who's a '90s kid in here? If y'all know,
I mean, I'm 99.
Okay, sorta. All right, guys, y'all remember? You go to Walmart, you see that artist. I know y'all guys like know this artist. Y'all have remembered those little purses and coloring books with the colorful animals on them, Lisa Frank? I know you guys know this, okay? It's like the Lisa Frank art with the little colorful animals and such. So, but her colors back in the day, that shit was the best, man. And I took those colors, but I still made it like my own style. So like as an artist, right? We take influences, but we don't exactly copy. That's not what we do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. No copying, but like we take influences from artists that we like. So, yeah. So I took from Lisa Frank. I also had an artist hero back in the day. Her name started with a V. She was an old artist on DeviantArt, and I actually messaged her, man, and she was so rude to me back in the day. She was so rude to me. I messaged her, guys, and and I was like, you inspire me so much. It's crazy when your hero turns you down. And I sent her some artwork that I just made based on one of her characters, and she's like, that is horrible, burn it, you are copying.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna report you. Like, my hero. I'm not gonna give that artist name out of respect, which I really shouldn't. I should dox her.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do that. I really should, because she's a bitch. But you know what? It's sad because I looked up to that artist a lot, but she was like, oh, you're copying me. Oh my god, I'm gonna legally. And I'm like, okay, wow, okay, I'm not gonna support you anymore. That's crazy.
Up.
Isn't that nuts?
That's horrible. I mean, thank God, because I met my, even I talked to him again at New York, like my favorite writer, and he was cool to me, so I'm like, thank God.
Yeah.
Although I did have one of my other favorite writers, but I don't think it was just being mean. I waited for hours online to get something signed.
Okay.
It was Frank Miller, but I think he has a health thing, but I just kind of was like, oh, your stuff means everything to me, you inspired me to write, and he just goes, didn't even look at me. I was like, okay.
Are you serious? Guys, I hate that.
No, but he seems like I think he just had some health stuff. But I was like, shit. But no, it was cool. Nah, it's fine though. But it's, that's messed up though. Like your thing. That's
yeah.
So how'd you keep going then?
What's that?
Like how'd you keep? Were you just like you kept going though? That's good.
I know. I had to like find someone new to look up to then. I was like, that's just kind of messed up, because I really looked up to her work, and she actually got back to me when I saw that message come into my inbox from her. I was like, oh my god. And I was like 10 years old. And I was like, oh my god! And my art wasn't even good. It was so shitty. You
Wait,
guys.
she said this to a 10-year-old?
Yes, I was 10 years old, and she was.
Did
like,
she know that?
No, I don't.
Oh,
think
that
she
might have been
knew.
an important detail.
Yeah, I was a little 10-year-old, and my art
That's
wasn't even like as
fucked
good as hers.
up.
But she was like, I'm gonna carry on legal stuff against you, and I'm like, but I'm 10. I don't even know
Wait,
what
she threatened you with legal action?
Yes, from a 10-year-old, guys. Isn't that crazy?
That's fucking nuts.
No, not SS Sniper. No. This is just an artist. Like, I'm not gonna. Oh, the sniper girl.
Sniper chick? No.
No,
She is
I'm-
Sue happy though, apparently.
Right. So.
That's crazy. So did you get I know you don't do comic book art necessarily, right? You don't do sequentials, right?
No. So I'm a cover artist for the most part. I would say, guys, pull up the naughty art. The fans want to see the naughty art.
I don't know. I could show, like, hang on. I'm seeing what I could get away with.
Oh.
Cause she sent me some shit that I was like, oh my god. Like,
Vaughn, wait.
no, I'm not showing anything that's gonna get me banned. Okay. I'm trying to be selective.
Maybe you can
I'm definitely looking at it on my end first before I show anything. Because she draws some shit that you cannot show on stream. Which is, definitely check out her website if you want unfiltered everything. Because I saw your portfolio. I remember when you first handed it to me. You were like, oh, this is my NSFW portfolio. I'm looking at it. I'm like, this is fine. Penis. Okay, there we go.
Wait, Vaughn, do you know what's the funniest thing, guys? You know this so well. Nope, we're not getting banned. Bad chat. This thing, let's get banned. Stop it.
By the way, this guy, he was the one who was with me at GalaxyCon, Bobby.
Oh, okay. Awesome. So,
yeah.
Good shit. Okay,
but
awesome.
Yeah, he saw it too. A lot of crazy shit in your portfolio.
Okay. No, guys. Okay, so what the funniest thing is to like imitate my father. So my dad, as you guys know, like my mom helps me sell my porn art. Like when I do like my sexy stuff, my mom will help me sell it. You guys have seen it in person. Like she'll be like, and here's the porn binder.
Yeah.
Like Wanda will be like that. But my father will be so angry. He is like very conservative Indian, small surgeon man who's just grumpy all the time. Okay, so I'll have to like hand him like the picture of me that I drew peeing in some guy's mouth, and I'll hand it to my dad, and then he'll be like, I'll be like, Dad, you have to sleeve it, man. Come on, Dad. And he'll be like, this is so nunga. And I'm like, Dad, he can't. You're scaring people with that face, Dad. Like,
wait, so you've drawn how? So hang on. So I'm sorry, give me a second. So, like, how often had you have to draw yourself naked? Like, when was the first time that happened? But, like, what broke the ice for you? Because I imagine that's something that there was a point where it was, like, the point of no return, right? So, like, when did that, who was the first one to ask you to draw yourself naked?
So it was, like, straight out of the gate. It wasn't even, like, a normal piece. Like, the very first one was very, Vaughn, it wasn't even, like, a normal, hey, can I have a piece of you just, in a nice nude? No. It was in Pensacola at Pensacon many years ago.
Oh, I've been there. It's a great con.
Pensacon, yeah. It's a good one. It was at Pensacon. It was many years ago, and this army kid, I think he was either like Navy or Army, and he came up to me. If you're in here, I still love you, man. He's dope. He's a dope kid. And he came up to me and he's like, "Can you just like draw a picture of us having sex?" And I was like, I've never really done anything like that before, but sure, I guess so. I think it'd be hot. How do you want to do it? So I was like, do you want to be on the chair? I was like, how do you want to do it?
Damn. That's
okay.
Nuts. Like, so, like, did you, man, so that's just, how long was the turnaround? You just hand it to him in person? Are you drawing in front of him? Like, what's going on?
Oh, yeah, I was like, let me work on this. So I gave it, like, a day, and then I just, like, gave it to him the next day. Because cons are 3 days, you guys can come and pick it up the next day, so.
Was he happy with it?
He loved it!
Was he like, was he like telling you, like, you gotta make my dick huge? You gotta, like, what was he saying? He said that?
Yeah, we talked, it's like you guys know. Oh, the horse one's good too. I saw that comment. No, but what people, they'll be like, oh, like, I'll take it like a McDonald's order. I'll be like, okay, how big do you want your dick? Do you want me to have any special things, like, like a third nipple somewhere? I don't know. So,
A third nipple?
You would be surprised, the fetishes. And I don't judge them either. Like, if you guys have, like, crazy things, I
Yeah,
really don't.
I've noticed. You're like the shit. I noticed like all this stuff. You're like, oh yeah, no. Like we were talking on
Yeah.
the phone. You're like, yeah, I'm just drawing this. And I was like, holy shit. And then you're like, yeah, you want to see it? I'm like, oh my god. Like she
It's
wasn't
so
kidding.
funny. Oh my
It's
god.
it's. So
Yeah.
how often do you draw like that? Because I know that kind of art tends to be
Yeah.
like the people who want to see that will pay to see that.
Yeah.
And they'll pay in
Definitely.
droves. But like the people, how much of it? Because is that versus your anything other than like I don't know nudity? Like how much? Like
How
what's your
much do I
commission
do a
list like?
right? I was
Like
totally correct.
NSFW versus not.
Yeah, actually, that's really funny. 50-50 on God, you guys, because I'll do comics. Yeah, I actually am one of DC's newest cover artists, believe it or not, as a hentai artist. Yeah, 50-50. I honestly,
It's
I
not a
can't.
hentai cover. Sorry to disappoint you guys.
No,
So
it's
pull
not.
that. They're like shit. They're like imagining. Actually, I have a funny story related to this. I don't know if you. So, a good friend of mine, Graham Nolan. So he was the artist who co-created Bane. Was telling me that
Okay.
he had this guy walk up to him with his portfolio, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to review it?" And so he opens it, and it's just the drawings of the artist fucking every girl in the DC universe.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Nope, get that shit out of here."
No!
So it's funny that
Yeah.
you just were like, yeah, no, whatever. But I mean,
I
I'm
mean,
sure
see
that's how you
about
make
there.
money.
Honestly, yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, I guess like yeah, for me, I'm very grateful that like money isn't really something that I now back in the day, yeah, I was kind of a little bit more of a penny pincher, but now that I've like sort of built my career, I don't really look at it based on money's just a tool. It's really just a tool to like invest again in some more things, you know. I just truly base it if anything I want to save you guys money. I just base it on like how much time I think it's really going to take me. And I know my worth, you know. I know that my quality is really good and everything. So
There we go. So
and
this is it. And when is this coming out for people that want to get it?
oh yeah, guys. So this is so exciting. So it's actually coming out in I want to say like 20 days. It comes out November 14th,
Okay.
give or take. Yeah, guys, it's coming out pretty soon. So if you guys want to pick up my cover, I think you're gonna have to Google it though. It's a little bit more rare, guys. It's like a
Yeah.
1 of 50 variant. Yep, 1 of
Yeah.
50 variant. So,
Okay, I'll definitely have to make sure. I don't know how to. Any of the nerds in my chat who like know how these variants work, DM me.
yeah.
I gotta figure that out. Or if you know, I don't know if you know how the variant system. I know the variant systems are like all weird. Is the 1 in 50 where they have to order 50 copies to get one? Is that?
I
how it
think
works?
so. So that's what makes it like minimum $60 to like $150 to get. So it is a little bit more rare, but it is my first cover, which is pretty cool. So
That's really cool.
it is my
And
first cover.
to nerd out, nerd question: which Robin is this?
It's his newer outfit. That's what I asked Ben Abernathy. He's the executive editor of DC. It's like, I guess it's his most newest outfit. I think.
Is it Damian Wayne though, or is
I
it?
think it's the Damian Wayne. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it is his newer look. That's what I kind of went off of. So. Because he has a new look now, but it sucks, you guys. Like to be honest, like I'll tell you guys something really truthful about this cover. Right, I actually did not want to do this at first. Like because as you guys know, like I wanted to come out of the gate strong with a woman. My whole interview was like, oh, your women, they're fantastic, and we would love to do like a Wonder Woman with you, which you guys know I'm strong at women. Yeah, right. Oh,
Wonder
Zachary's
Woman cover
asking.
would be good.
What's that?
What's Zachary asking?
Who am I?
To go with the story though. Oh, you missed it, Zachary. You should have been here earlier. All right,
Yeah,
no. But yeah, she's an artist, singer, and you're a model too, right?
Low key, I just like I have to look good for my label because they threaten me. They're like, make sure you look good, and I'm like, yeah. I just take artsy pictures, you guys.
Oh,
I
okay,
am
that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
just
take
curious.
artsy pictures. I'm not a model. I'm short, and to be honest, I have roles, and it's fine. But I know how to work my roles. That's what it's all about.
It's key. Okay.
Yeah. So
I
I
didn't-
appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I wouldn't have noticed. So we got the so Wonder Woman cover, but why'd they put you on Batman then?
I don't know. I was so shocked because my whole interview was like, yeah, like I left out of there thinking that I was gonna do a woman. Like he's like, we want to put you on one of the newest DC like women covers, and I was like, oh okay. I mean that's dope. I'm game for that, you know. And yeah, so I was like ready for that. And then a couple months later passed, and he's like, yeah, we want you to do a chibi, which it looks like that, guys. The chibi is like the big head, little body kind of Funko style. They're like, yeah, we want you to do a chibi Batman and Robin, and you can't say no to that. It's still DC, you know. You can't say no. Like you got to do it. So I was kind of like a little, I'm not gonna lie, I was like a little upset about my cover. Like I was like, damn, I mean, I think I killed it. I think if anyone could do a Batman and Robin chibi form like that, I think I knocked it out of the park. But I was like, damn, dude, I really wanted to like, because if you guys have seen my women work, it's just really strong. And I would love to do like a big Batman, like a regular Batman. Like I could kill it, right?
Yeah.
But I was a little upset, you guys, and it just came out of nowhere. But I was like, you know what? I gotta be strong and I gotta be tough, and I'm gonna do it the best that I can do, right?
And so, do you have any other ones in the pipeline that you could talk about, or no?
That I can talk about, not right now. But I do have a lot of covers. I have a White Widow cover coming out soon. I know that's not DC or Marvel, but I think it might be either Unknown or Image or one of those. That one's coming out soon. But I can't right now. But I can talk about like my music. I will speak more about that soon. So
okay, awesome. And so are you? So you just do cover work? Like, are you exclusive then? And it doesn't sound like you're exclusive then to DC, right? I know you signed a contract.
No. I can do it for anybody. Yeah. Yeah.
Anybody?
Mine was just a single contract. But once now I have the contact of like the DC editor Ben Abernathy, so that's good because I could always reach out and be like, hey Ben, I was wondering, about that woman, the woman cover, because that was how the audition went. You know what I mean, guys?
So was Wonder Woman your first choice then?
Definitely. Shoot, I'd kill it, you guys. I would kill that shit. Are you serious?
Yeah, that would be a fun one for you. So, because it sounds to me like, all right, so what do you, because I know you talked about, did you grow up reading comics at all or no?
Yeah, comic books. I read a lot of manga, honestly, a lot of manga. I was more, to be honest, I watch more of the shows, like Justice League, Teen Titans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I watched the shows, the comic shows, but I didn't read too many of the comics. But I was a Japanese manga, like, advocate, so I was a show girl.
What were your favorite mangas then, or anime?
Dude, One Piece, like the creator Oda. Come on.
I haven't watched. I know it's a steep, but I know everyone that like watches it. Obviously, they swear by it. Yeah. Like it's how far are they into it now? Like thousands of episodes, right?
Like this character right here, like the ones that I collect is like from One Piece. They got like 1,090 or something like that. You guys, I just that guy, just to inspire you guys. I don't know if anybody really knows Oda or how he works, but like I have this little thing that I have as inspiration about Oda, because this man, I don't know anybody who works harder than this man. This man sleeps for 3 hours a night.
How is he alive?
No one knows. He sleeps for 3 hours, you guys, and draws the whole time. Like each week, he spends like 1 day with his family a month. He's stupid. He's like literally stupid.
Does he ink his own? Like, does he have an inker or like an art team that like fills in?
Yeah, he has a team, but he draws it all himself for the most part. He literally, my assistant said he's an AI, basically.
I could believe it. I always wondered that too. I mean, because the manga, for example, one of the biggest, because I've like looked at both as like, even though I'm not an artist, like a writer in terms of storytelling and pacing. Yeah. And like I noticed that like manga, even just as a reader, it'll be like twice as many pages, and they take half as long to read because it's just the way it's paced. And but I wonder, how is that like feasible, like on a human level? Is it just in human working conditions? Like how do they do it?
Honestly, Japanese people, they're like pushed to their limit. I think that it's the manga creators, especially, their job is very hard. So I always try to like support, like I always have his books just because like I study them. Like I always try to support him because I'm like, damn, like they get pushed, you guys. Like that's why whenever you watch a TV show, even the animators get like pushed.
Oh my God, I've heard horror stories about the hours that they have to work. It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah.
And I know that's why in the American comic book industry, again, I don't know how the Japanese do it, but in the American, they would have like, and even still was a lot like pencils, and then they pass it off to an inker, and that's how they normally keep it on schedule. It's just crazy to me though, like how much work goes into the art. I know different artists take different amounts of time. Like Berserk, I know infamously took way longer, right?
Isn't that crazy, you guys? So yeah, I think in terms of like people that I really like look up to, like fucking amazing people, Oda. You guys, like I've never seen anybody work like that. That's crazy. Imagine like, how do you even keep a love life like that?
Does he have? Oh, he has a family?
Yeah, he does have a family. He has like kids and a whole ass wife who's super fucking hot.
A whole wife?
Yes, a whole ass wife, guys.
That's nuts. I don't know how. That's. I'm trying to even. That's insane.
I know, me too.
Does
I
he
don't
does
even
he
know.
reveal his secrets? Like, cause how do we know he's like fully honest? You know what I
No,
mean?
he
Like,
does. Like people have seen him out like with her and like the children
well, no,
too.
I believe that, but I'm saying, how do
Yeah.
we know that he doesn't like have like art assistants? You know?
Oh no, he has assistants. No, he
Oh,
does. He has like
I was
people.
gonna say, there's no way. All right, cool.
Oh
So he does have
yeah.
assistants.
Woo.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
that's crazy. That is, yeah, I've always wondered about that. So One Piece I'll have to get into. Like, I've
Yeah.
watched nothing that long. I couldn't get into Naruto, personally. I
Yeah.
tried, but like, and this is one thing. Like, even with ones I like in the anime, they do this shit, and it
Yeah.
drives me insane. Where a
Right.
fight will take 5 episodes because every time they do a move, they either have to explain the move in
Yeah.
3 minutes, and I'm like, I just saw it, man. Like,
Yeah.
or they'll go, and then they have a deep backstory that takes an entire episode, and it's
Yeah.
like, please just finish the fight. But
True.
I still do love anime. Like, I love Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is probably my favorite.
Yes. Oh, guys, that's a good one.
Evangelion is hella depressing, but I
Oh,
like that one.
Beastman says Dragon Ball. Who agrees the Dragon Ball fights are long too?
I've
Yeah.
never watched it. Never watched Dragon Ball.
Long, man. Those are long. Yeah, sometimes like One Pieces, like there's one fight that lasted 20 episodes and I was like, dude, are you serious right now? Like,
Oh
yeah.
my god! All right, so
It's a lot.
I look because I love fight scenes. Don't get me wrong. Like, I
Yeah.
enjoy it. Jeez, I thought like a 7 episode fight scene was long. Holy shit! It's
Yeah.
20 episodes.
Yeah.
But I guess it's
yeah.
worth it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know everyone who like watches One Piece speaks highly of it. Did you
Yeah.
watch the live action? Because I heard it was actually decent.
It was really good. They actually okay guys, on God, watch that shit, okay?
It's good.
Watch that shit. Yeah. I even have like the sword from one of the it's so good. Like honestly, like guys watch it. It's not that bad for a live action. He actually put his heart into it and I think the characters resemble themselves. So,
That's good. It's
Yeah.
nice when they actually like watch the source material and adapting something.
Yeah.
I heard that the Cowboy Bebop one was horrendous. I didn't even watch it.
no.
No, it wasn't.
No. That one was, but the worst one. Can we all agree that it was probably Dragon Ball? No, sorry, Dragon Ball and Avatar. Can
You know
we all
what's
agree?
funny is I know the storyboard artist for Dragon Ball Evolution. I got him to sign a DVD of it.
Oh no!
I'll have to get him on because he's known for other stuff.
Yeah.
But he did it, and he was telling me because I asked him about it, and he goes, he
Yeah.
actually said he thought it was a decent script, and then he saw the cast. He's like, "Why'd you cast like this white kid as Goku?" He was like, "What?" He was like, "What?" But he was like, "Okay, I'll just do the storyboards, like whatever you
No.
say." Yeah, but no, it was funny. I was talking to him about it, Dan Fraga. But yeah, so we got. I was curious about because I wanted to look. So I know you mentioned artists that were your favorites. I'm curious though for musicians. Like, what are your favorite music? What's your
Yeah,
favorite
guys. Honestly, I'll listen to anything, but like, okay, don't hate me. Please don't hate me. I will listen to anything, but like, country. I'm sorry if you guys are into
music?
country.
Really? I listened to your
don't-
music earlier. I would not have guessed country.
I don't like country. I just like it's
Oh,
riding
you
in
don't
my-
like country? Oh, I thought you said you do. I was
No,
like,
no, I
yeah.
don't like it. I don't like it. It just
I'm
I
not
don't know.
crazy
It's like
about it either.
riding in my tractor with my red Solo Cup. Like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah, it
Don't-
sounds very similar. There are some listen. Some of like I like Country Roads Take Me Home. That one's good, but like I'm not a huge. My mom and my sister have been getting into country, and I'm like, it's like I'm more of a rock guy, like especially like '90s
Yeah, rock's
grunge is
great.
my favorite. Like Foo Fighters, but like, do you have any favorite musicians in particular?
Oh yeah, Sia probably. Sia's a great songwriter. She wrote for Rihanna for many years before she like blew up. Probably Ariana. I know Ariana's a great songwriter too. Ariana Grande. A lot of the greatest pop people. Michael Jackson, I respect the hell out of.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
though there was, yeah, like more of the legends.
Mm-hmm.
Kid Cudi, J. Cole, like a lot of the OG rappers. You guys feel me? Some of the really good ones. I don't know. I really respect like each musician for like the skills that they have. I mean, you could look at Charlie Puth and be like, he's also a great songwriter, but he's different from Travis Scott, who's just
Charlie
like,
Puth went to my high school.
wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I never talked to him, never, but I know people that did. But no,
Aww. Oh,
It
guys,
was
that's
so
awesome.
when they were like when that what was it Fast 7 came out, they were like,
Yeah.
holy shit, like it's one of us, and it was kind of a big deal for a while. I haven't been
Oh my
following him though,
god.
but yeah,
There's. Oh
no,
wow.
I probably should. That's probably bad that I don't. Uh, but yeah, probably should follow his music career a bit more.
That's cool. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
there's a lot of them though, so I don't know. I just respect each artist for like what they have, but I just feel like some people, I don't know, some people are just there. Like some people actually can't sing, and it's kind of I don't know.
Like some
I don't want
people
to.
like that are famous. You mean?
Yeah, I feel like some people just like blow up because of TikTok, and then they really
Oh.
don't have, you know what I mean? Like some of the TikTok artists.
Hmm.
So
No, yeah. I mean, I know they started putting TikTokers and whatever in movies and shit too, right?
yeah,
Imagine. I mean, I can't even imagine like spending your whole life acting and like working hard, and then they just put like some TikToker like in the movie.
yeah,
It must suck.
yeah.
People blow up on that. That's how I found you. Actually, hold on. I think I have. Wait, I'm trying to find. I don't know what the TikTok which one it was, but it was like one of the
Oh,
TikToks of you where you were talking about. Because I was like, what? It was just you talking about. I think you might have even been telling the story you told earlier, where it was like someone went up to
oh.
you and was like, "Can you draw me like this?"
Oh yeah, it probably was TikTok. I know a lot of you guys find me from there, so because some of my videos they'll get kind of big, so that's kind of cool. I was just approached on the street the other day, you guys. That was kind of cool. I think I was in the airport or something, and someone came up to me and they were like, "Aren't you Sukesha Ray? Aren't you that funny TikToker?" I don't know what they called me, but they were like, "Oh," I was like, "Oh my god, that's kind of cool, you guys. I guess that kind of dope, right?"
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's really dope to see that your video like circulates so many places. So I'm like, holy shit. Huh.
Yeah, I mean, I was heading to. That's how I found you because I was heading to GalaxyCon, and then I was like, oh wait, didn't you say she was here? And I was just like, we were going to see Stephen Platt, who I think you were next to, because my friend
Yeah.
was Stephen Platt, and we were like, oh, that's her. Let's just say hi. And that's, I mean, that's how we found you. I know social media following is like huge now, especially if you want to be independent too.
Yeah, it really is, you guys. And I think that's one thing that like I always like to teach people and like tell people like about like making my own career and like doing this like full time, right? Whether it's art or music. Like I started very young when I just decided to post my shit. I didn't care. I didn't care. And like I think that's a big step that all of us as creators, right? And then you might think like, oh, I feel like I'm stuck. I'm not getting to the next level. Like I feel like a lot of people have that mentality, right? But it's consistency. It's consistency of like my first picture, which was my Raven, didn't blow up until like many years later. And granted, I was uploading since 10, but like then my first picture just blew up, like so many views, so many favorites, and it became like a famous picture. And like it's funny because anything can blow up anytime, you guys. I remember it was either I think it was either Big Sean or like one of the big rappers. They were hunting for people to like sign on YouTube, and there was this one guy who had like 5 views, but he was a talented rapper, and I think Big Sean like took him in and took him on his label, which is crazy.
Big Sean?
Yeah, Big Sean. I don't know if it was Big Sean or if it was like Kid Cudi or one of these.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, just put your shit out there, you guys. Put your shit out. You know, you just never know who's gonna find you. Seriously,
No.
like.
No, you don't. It's really good.
The possibilities are nuts, man. So, yeah, I love that.
That's dope. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the good things about the internet is even though it leads to all kinds of weird. I can't even imagine what your DMs look like. But like, if your commissions list is anything to go by, but like it does lead to a lot of good shit though. Like it leads to there are so many people who I've made videos or been on live streams and people have been like, oh Vaughn, like I know you from this, and I have a tiny following, so I'm sure that's you multiplied. But or even just like found people like you for online, you know. It's so there are always good sides to it, or even just promoting stuff. So like in a way, it does kind of bring. It's all about how you use it, right? It's a tool.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's one of the interesting things about the internet is just getting your stuff out there.
It's true. Honestly, it's true. Right, guys? That's so legit of a thing to like say. And like, yeah, my DMs are definitely interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. No, I can't even imagine. I can't even, and I don't want to personally, if I'm being honest. I'll just like, do you just see like every time someone's like sent you an image, you're like, nope, not even.
Wait, can I literally tell you guys the worst thing? I think
Okay, let's hear it.
So
Let's hear it.
my people know this, but your people don't, and like the people watching too.
Mhm.
All right, so this was the worst thing that was ever said to me. I mean, I feel like it's worse in like a funny kind of way. Okay, there was this little man that slid into my DMs, and it was on Twitch. Okay, when I was Twitch streaming, and this man came up to me and he was like, all I want to do is chop your titties off and suck the milk off."
Oh, you told me this.
Oh,
Holy
but
shit.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Sorry.
Yeah, I did tell you that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait,
but then
sorry.
there's
He wanted to. Sorry, repeat that. I didn't mean to talk over you.
no. He just wanted to chop them off on and then suck the milk out for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for.
It's not
Nutrition.
practical. First of all, nor is it humane. But I don't think he was concerned about the second part.
He wants nutrition apparently. So
Yeah, he likes milk. He
yeah.
likes milk. That's nuts. Wait, you said little man. How little was this man?
I just assume that he's little by
Oh,
the way
yeah.
he's speaking.
What if he's massive? Like, what if he's like 7 feet tall?
I don't know. Then it would be like a shock because I always think that people who speak like that to me, like, yeah, I feel like they're like little. I don't know. I just
This
get
is my friend. My friend, she's an artist too. She's like, Jesus Christ. That is insanity, though. Did you respond? Did you block him?
I don't know what I did. I have to look back because this was a couple of years ago. I can't remember, guys.
Let me ask you a question, because like, if someone after saying something like that were to ask you for a commission, would you do it?
Like of me chopping off my own boobs?
No, or just like after he opens with basically a threat or like a desire to commit crimes, right?
Oh. Okay.
Would you still be willing to accept his business or no?
Oh, okay, probably not. Okay,
Probably
that's
not. That's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good call, honestly. That's a good call.
I have morals as well. Like there,
Yeah,
like
I assumed. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nuts, though. That's so insane. Oh, someone said it was Vaughn's burner. Get the fuck out of here. No.
I'm gonna write a book.
You should. You should. That's
Thanks,
so
Vaughn.
crazy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm laughing
Yeah.
at you guys are rascals. The comments are really wilding right now. You guys.
Yeah, the comments are always. I had a feeling because I was like, oh, should I like be like a fair warning? But I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? You've got to deal with worse in your audience. You're used to it.
But like actually, yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't doubt it. Again, I've seen your portfolio. You've seen some shit. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah. It's okay. You know, it comes with the territory as well, just being a girl on Instagram. It really does. Like, people are just gonna slide and just do funny things. Like, the one I haven't got yet, I'm surprised, is, like, pictures of, like, my parents nude. I'm surprised that I haven't gotten, like, can I have you draw your father nude or, like, something like that. Don't get any ideas.
Yeah, you shouldn't have, yeah, now that you've said that, yeah, now that you've said that, people are like, well, so if they did, would you be like, no? Would that be like no? I imagine your dad wouldn't be okay with that.
Subir will obviously. My father will like actually chop my boobs off, but he won't drink the milk for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for nutrition.
Wait, what? Hang on, go back a second. What?
No, my dad will literally chop my boobs off. If I get a tattoo, my dad will chop my boobs off.
Okay.
If I do rambunctious things, like I am very like very goody when it comes to my dad, because he's the man. He like always supported me throughout my career, right? So he will literally, if I get a tattoo or anything, like he will literally cut my titties off. Like he's so strict. So
it's good. Well, it's good. You know, it's good parenting, I guess. You know, you keep your kids in line. That's good. You just restrict it to the art. That's insane, though.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, no, it's interesting, Vaughn.
So how does he feel about like when you start like how much of your art has he seen?
I show
Does he
him a
yell
lot
at
of
you
it.
for it?
He only yells at me for the naughty stuff. Like I told you guys, like he hates it. Like you can see it on his face, and like people will come up to me and be like, "Yeah, your dad always just looks like really grumpy." And I'm like, "Dad, I'm so sorry," but like, so I told my dad, I was like, "Maybe you should just take a break, Dad, and let Mom come for a while. Like it's okay."
Oh, he used to come to the cons with you?
Yes, he would come to the shows, and he would just like sit back and just judge the cosplayers and judge people. He'd be like,
"Yeah, do you think that fucked up with your business too? Then
honestly, no, because I think people like to see my dad judging me.
It's that I can like I think that would be really funny too. Just like
Yeah.
was he over your shoulder watching you just draw like hentai and he's just like
Yeah. Yeah, he'd be like, so I'd be drawing like something really raunchy, right? And then my dad will be like, cover it up. And I'm like, Dad, stop it. And I'm like, we always fight. I'm like, Dad, take a walk. It is being covered. And then we always yell at each other. Like, it's really fun. I'm like, Dad, I have a folder here. And he's like, and then he'll like erupt. And then I have to go tell him to take a walk because he can't handle it. And his blood pressure, like, it's just like,
that's so
Nope.
nuts. That's so,
it's so funny, guys.
So, okay. So when you first, so you went from, because obviously I imagine when you were a kid, you weren't drawing anything even close to that. Like, compared
No.
to now, so like, was it a progression? Like, how did it get, like, basically, like, how did it get to from you 10 years old, getting rejected by your artist, did that turn you to the dark side? Or like, what's going
That's so funny. Yeah, like the hero artist that I reached out to and her being like,
You're like,
super-
fine, I'll go draw hentai then.
No.
Show you.
That's so funny. No, I just kind of grew up with my art, kind of. I feel like, like my story. It's actually like, I laugh now, but it had a darker reason why I did hentai. Honestly, yeah, because I do tell you guys this. Like my people know this. Like back in the day, we had like everything, and then we lost everything because of like a crazy thing that happened with my dad's job. So to make money, I just started doing it when I was a little girl, just to make money, which is crazy.
Wait,
So,
drawing what when you were a little girl?
like just hentai and nude shit and raunchy shit.
Wait,
like,
hang on, is that legal?
I don't know. I was a hustler. I did it to make money because I didn't want to bug my parents, and we lost everything. So I don't know. Regardless if it was legal or not, I was like a hustler.
It's like dude, that's like Breaking Bad for like as in hentai.
Yeah.
That'd be a good show. Not even kidding.
Yeah.
That'd be a good show pitch, like Breaking Bad, but like to save the family they draw hentai. That's an
Yeah,
interesting
like
one.
literally, I would make money that way because we came from everything and we lost it all. And I tell you guys about it, and we're cool now, so I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah, I'm
but
glad it worked out though. Like, I'm
Thank
sorry
you.
you went through that.
It was a really tough time, but I just like did it when I was like really little, and I would feel really confused about it because like they offered me a lot of money, you know what I mean? Like, and I was like, damn, like I don't want to ask my parents for anything, and this is something I can do. It's a skill set. So I remember one of my very first NSFW ones that I got during that dark time was like, okay, it's kind of funny now that I look back on it. I laugh at all these things, but there was like a girl being tied up, being whipped, and it had to be nude. And then I remember that the guy, he sent the piece back and he's like, more whip marks. She needs to be whipped more. And I was like, I don't know if I could do this, but I'm like, I'm going to do it anyway. So funny. So funny.
Man, so I guess that's so. Are people ever like upset with your like that it's not, I don't know, whatever enough?
No. I don't. Yeah, I mean, if they are, honestly, guys, like I feel like if anyone's ever like, I just change it. Like if they're like, oh, can you change something? Like I'll never bitch about it. But I only had this one client. Actually, I had a couple people just kind of like we call them testy clients, where they're very specific. Like there was this one guy, you know, Vaughn, like when I do a commission, I always like send the sketches, make sure they like it before I go in with
Right.
This
Like
one guy,
thumbnails?
his name is Brandon. He's horrible. We hate Brandon,
okay.
guys. He's great. I mean, horrible.
Yeah,
Horribly great.
horribly great. Okay,
So
great.
this man
Horrible.
single-handedly, like I did a Gundam, and I already went through him with the sketch and everything, right? And he told me to change the entire thing after I went through the sketch, after I went through everything, and changed the colors of the Gundam. I was like, and he already spent $600, so I was like, fuck. Do I want to like throw this in his face and tell him to suck a dick? Yes, I do. Sorry,
you?
Brandon, if you're in here, I'm sorry, my guy. That was too much, man. It's too
Now,
much.
did you tell him to do that though? That's the important question.
No, because I'm too nice.
You're too nice.
Ugh.
That's good. I mean, yeah. That's you know, so do you have like, because I know artists often, because I, you know, when I'm hiring artists, I ask these things. They often will say, okay, this amount, but I only do this amount of revisions, or you have to be very specific. Because I do talk to, you know, because I try and find the middle ground with like,
True.
because I know artists, like as a writer, I could come up with a scene where I'm like, oh, there's like 50 soldiers with guns, and they're like, dude, do you know how much work that is to draw? Because it'll take me 3 seconds to write it. So it's finding that balance too, and I know the thumbnailing is typically something that I see a lot of,
Yeah.
or they'll send me in progress stuff, so I could be like, oh yeah, tweak that a bit, but it's mostly good.
Mm-hmm. But that's fine. I just like I get like a wave on when people are just like you do the final and he approves the sketch and everything and then he saw the progression and then at the very end as we were working on it together he just said change it. Like that's fucked up. That's messed up. Don't do that to people, you guys.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do
Yeah.
that.
So
That's crazy though. I mean,
yeah.
I can't. Yeah, the amount of stuff. Did you? How often do you get yelled at conventions? Like, have you ever had a convention be? I imagine conventions really they don't seem to care that much about like hentai, right? Are they ever like, we can't let you in here?
Never. We can't let you in here, and I've never gotten kicked. Knock on wood. Oh my god. I had some friends who've gotten kicked before, but
For hentai?
Yeah, I've gotten like yelled at before. I've gotten yelled at only just to put down my sign and shit. Like it's not the worst, but yeah, I've gotten just like kind of like people being like, "Can you put your sign down?" and shit, or just take your signs off. But like other than that, no. Like, but my friend was I can't give that name, but my friend was kicked out of a show completely.
Like, that's
Nerfed. Yeah.
Damn. Did they not know when they let him have a space? Do they not check?
I don't know. I guess it might have skipped, and then the people walk by and they're like, "Yeah, no, you gotta go." So isn't that crazy? It's horrible.
That's nuts. That's
Yeah.
nuts. I mean, I know they have all kinds of rules, like you can't bring in extra tables.
Yeah.
Because I've had to deal with that.
No,
But that's
they
crazy.
are like they can be like a little weird with it. Yeah, like I don't know, Vaughn. So yeah, no. But one time at MetroCon, I'll never forget this. And Billy was here, my assistant. But I remember at MetroCon, I was sitting, guys, very peacefully, drawing my hentai, being a nice little Indian.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then on Sunday, these motherfuckers come up to me at my table. I am just being peaceful, bitches. I'm so peaceful. They come up to me on Sunday and they're like, "Excuse you?" And I'm like, "Hi." And they're like, "You need to put that sign away right now." And I was like, "But it's been up here the whole weekend, and I've been doing hentai the whole weekend." Mind you guys, this is about like 3 p.m. on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So the show's almost done. And I said, but you guys, like, it's been up the whole weekend. And they're like, "No, like, it's against the policy. You're going to need to put it down." And I was like, okay. I mean, everyone already knows that I do it anyways. You know what I mean? Like,
So is it because it's like God's Day? Like, is that why they got mad at you on Sunday?
I no, it was just it's a con. It was a con thing. Oh, James is talking about when I got in Dubai, I got in big trouble for it. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Dubai, I got in big trouble.
Wait, so do you go all over the world then with this? Because I know a lot of con people do.
Yeah, I'm planning to go a lot more places. I've only been to like all of Canada. That sounded weird. All of Canada.
Only been to all of Canada?
I've only been to all of Canada and Dubai, but I'm really I'm trying to go like everywhere else, so it should be fun.
I know, I know people tend to go I haven't left for a con yet, the country, but I've been all over. Let's see, where have I been? Like, I'm probably not even close to as many as you, though. I am planning on hitting the con soon as I get my first comic out. But, like...
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. Fun. Yeah. I have, like, a list that I'm making, but I know that, like... So I've never been to Canada, period, actually. I don't know. I just haven't.
But
I know they have a lot of cons up there that people... What is it? Fan Expo Canada?
Yep. Except I hate Toronto, though. I'm sorry, guys.
Suck? What's wrong with Toronto?
People are just really mean. They're actually really rude for no reason. I don't know why, you guys. And I'm super cute.
I thought Canadians were supposed to be nice.
They are. They're really nice everywhere but Toronto. Edmonton, Vancouver, like Calgary, like everywhere else. Ontario, like they're all great. Don't get me wrong. Alberta, they're amazing. Nope. Toronto, they're so rude. Like I was in the Uber and it's full of Indians. It's full of my people. Literally Indians left and right, you guys. It's true. All right, so I was like in the Uber and then like there was just like I was like, "Oh, it's a beautiful day out today." Like I just told my Uber driver and then the guy was like, "No, it's not." And I was like, "Oh, okay, it's not. I'm sorry."
I love Uber drivers are characters. I mean, well, most of them I like the very rarely do you get, in my opinion, in my experiences, do I get a really bad one. I did when I was at a con in Tampa have an Uber driver that almost ran over like 3 people.
Wow.
You were like, "Can you stop?" Like, and they were like terrified. But
Oh
normally
my
my Uber
God.
drivers are okay. Yeah.
Oh
It
my
was.
God.
I still gave him 5 stars. I probably shouldn't have done that, but
Yeah. Wait, you shouldn't have done that.
I don't
Oh
know
my
why
God,
I
that's so
gave.
naughty of you guys. How naughty is that? You
I
shouldn't
should
have
not
done
have
that.
given him 5 stars. I don't know why I did that. But in my defense, he probably would have killed me if I didn't. So
True.
he'd scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some Uber drivers are pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
but it's that's crazy. I'm trying to think of. I think I had. I mean, it's so you had your favorite musicians, your artists, and what do you got going on in the future? Then I know you got your cover, which is huge.
Yeah.
And are you're available for cover work still?
Yeah, always, guys. Yeah, for
Okay,
future
cool.
stuff. And I could
Yeah.
go on about like the future stuff too. Like I'm trying to like make sure we get I think we got a lot of questions in too in this time. I know we're on five.
You were fast. Like you were.
I know, I try to
No,
I
it's
try to
good though.
get
It's
through
good though.
shit. I know. It's nice to be concise because you don't want someone like who rambles and I guess I ramble, but it's not like it's
But not
concise.
like a. It's like
Yeah.
It's consistently entertaining though. You know.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, I feel like I'm a story machine. Like I'm one of those people in a room, you guys. If you put me in a room with nothing to say, I'll find something to say. Does that make sense?
That's a good quality. It's You know,
Yeah.
it's consistently entertaining, especially when you're going to be on a show for hours on end.
True.
If you can't entertain yourself, like good
Yeah.
luck entertaining other people. That's
No, it is true. You're exactly right. Like I used to do streams, and a lot of you guys are in here because of my stream, right? And thank you guys for coming in. I really appreciate it. And I
Yeah,
used to
thank you for
stream.
coming to mine.
I know, seriously. Thanks for joining Bonds for real. But I know I used to do like 7-hour streams.
Oh, yeah.
One time I did a 24-hour. Stop. That
By
was
yourself?
by myself.
Oh, well,
entertaining.
then that's where it comes from. Yeah, you got to.
Guys, that was horrible. I remember like killing over. I started crying one time during it. Guys, that was awful, man. Horrible.
Yeah,
Tw-
I normally have other people in when I go for a long time, but 24 hours by yourself.
I only slept for 3. Yeah.
Do you ever get like a feeling of like, holy shit? Like, because if you look at it objectively, even though you are talking to
Yeah.
people online, like it's just you in the room, and you're like,
Yeah.
I'm just been talking.
Yeah.
To the
Yeah, I'm talking to my fucking monitor. Yeah. For 24 hours, Vaughn. I was just sitting there and I'm like, okay, guys, so like you see my energy like slowly start to seep, and I'm like, yeah, okay, we're gonna watch this movie, I guess. And guys, how's your day? Yeah, we're slowly making it. Like you slowly start to see like my energy just drain and drain and drain. And I remember I was so exhausted that I started crying. I was like, guys, I'm so grateful. And get this, the entire 24 hours, there was always people talking.
the whole. Well, I can imagine if you have
That's
people
crazy.
all over the world, especially,
True.
it'll be like,
True.
okay, now it's like the Australians' turn. I don't know. I didn't really look
Yeah,
at the time.
It's the Australian stuff.
I don't know what time it is out there.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So I was grateful because I feel like a lot of people like sometimes for that your stream can get a little stagnant. And but the thing that I like to do, which is killing me right now because I want to focus on the interview, is like I usually respond back to like chat too, you know?
Yeah. No, and you could always respond to chat
Yeah.
too. No, I listen, the chat, it's always fun too. Because if there was
Yeah.
the first couple times I would stream, it would be like, I remember I like obviously when I'm starting off early there'd be like more people on my panel than on the stream. But I think the first time I was on stream I had like one viewer and it was my friend. He was like, "Can I come on?" I'm like, "Well, then I won't have any."
Really?
Yeah, and it was like. Then I was like, he was like, "Oh, I'll come on with you." I'm like, "Well, then I won't have any viewers." He's like, "Who gives a shit?" I'm like, "Yeah, I
Aw.
guess." But now, you know, I mean, this is by far the most I've done, so I really appreciate that. But outside of that, it's been fun. It's been, you know, it was fun, and I know you're doing a lot of cons. You're going to Rhode Island this weekend, right?
Yes, guys, and Billy will be there. So if you want to flirt with Billy, he's great. Oh, we love Billy.
Because Billy's your assistant, right?
Yes. Oh, we love Billy so much. He's
That's cool.
fantastic.
Are you going to? You went to San Diego this year, right?
Dude, for the first time. I told
I've
you
never
guys,
been.
I'd never been. 10 years. I've been applying. Always got shut down. Finally got into San Diego. That was crazy. And then I was next to the goated Peach Momoko. They put me next to
Oh
Peach.
shit!
They put me next to Peach Momoko. So we were talking like left and right. She's
How was
like,
she?
hi. she's so cute. She's this little Japanese artist, you guys, who works for Marvel and DC. And honestly, like being next to her, she's like a veteran in the game. And I'm like, hi, I'm the newest DC artist, and she's like, oh, okay, like she's really cute, you guys, really
I've
good.
heard she's a sweetheart. I know some
Yeah.
people that have met her, and they think they told me
Yeah.
that like when she first blew up, it was like out of nowhere, and it was
Yeah.
like huge for her.
Yeah. Yeah, it oftentimes is like that. So hopefully, guys, you're looking at the next Peach Momoko. You never know.
Yeah.
Hopefully, well,
Well,
I
that's
guess we'll find
true.
out.
Yeah. So definitely work so everyone can support you. Obviously, your socials are all on your website, right? And that's the best way to
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
get
you
in
guys can
touch
like
with you.
even Google just even like my name. Do you guys see my name in the title? You can even Google it, honestly.
And that's
My
all your
links
stuff
always.
is there. I know cover. Yeah, if I mean, I might get you to do a cover for me at some point. Then honestly.
Dude, I'd be honored, Vaughn. Anytime. You guys can always reach out. I prefer email though if you guys really want to. Vaughn, I got your digits anyway, so
Yeah.
we can always touch base. But I think
of
email
course.
you guys. Go ahead.
Oh no, sorry. No, I was just agreeing with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, that'd be fire. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out your shit. Like I forgot you were working on a series, so
Yeah, it's underway. There's some other stuff that I don't know if I can talk about yet, but it's like I got a few things in the works.
that's awesome, Vaughn. Oh
Yeah.
yes, creators alike. Let's go.
Of course, no, absolutely. So everyone, make sure to check out your obviously your socials, everything, everything you got going. Everyone, make sure to give her support, show her some love, and if you're at cons with, I know you go to a lot of cons. A lot of these nerds in my chat, they go to cons. So if you ever see her, say grab some prints, or
Yeah.
get weird commissions. But if you do, I will rip on you for it. But still get them. I don't know what I would
Guys.
get. Like if I were to, because I feel like it would be weird if I just asked you for a normal commission, but I think I should.
Yeah.
That'd be a nice change of pace for you, I imagine.
You have to just let it come to you. You know what I mean? You have to
Yeah.
let it come to you. If you want to get something super naughty, you just have to like meditate on it
Hmm.
and then let it, like if it's tentacles, then let it happen. If it's like
I never
poop
got
porn,
the whole tentacles thing. Like I don't.
okay. It's a whole thing. Billy
Well-
actually told me this. So the
Well,
reason
actually, I think I do get it, but
okay. Really?
wait, hang on. Is it like because there's multiple entrances and like they hold things down?
So actually, funny fact. No, literally. So do you know why tentacle porn is even a thing to
No.
begin with? It was used as a censorship
Enlighten me.
back in Japan when porn wasn't like it was like taboo, so they used tentacles instead of like penises and stuff. So it was
How
a
is
form
that?
of censorship.
How is that better?
I don't know. It just became
Wait,
a thing.
but like, how is like of all the things?
Because
Why?
tentacles are. You can do so many things. Like you can suction and it's slimy too.
But how is that penis like? I don't understand.
Chat, do you want to help?
I just
know.
don't get it. Like I don't.
I bet Chad has a reasonable explanation. Honestly, I feel like the holes, maybe the suction could be kind of hot. I feel like
For certain individuals.
the most recent one. I wish I could show you this on stream, but it'll get him banned for sure, or this chat won't be monetized. But it was Daisy taking a shit from.
Oh, that was fucking nuts. She was like,
That was a
"Oh,
good
I'm
one.
drawing Daisy from Mario taking a shit." And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, check. I'll just send it to you." And I was like, "Yep, that's Daisy taking a shit." Listen, when she says she's drawing this shit, like,
Yep.
yeah.
We
It's
got
real.
some scat. It was some good stuff, you guys. Some
Yeah.
good stuff.
So how was that like? Because that drawing was crazy. Is that considered mild by your standards, or is that average?
Probably, honestly, at this point, yes. I. It's normal now.
And what do these clients look like, by the way, that ask the weird stuff? Do they look more normal or more?
Yeah, weirdly, it's all the guys that are super attractive. Honestly, they're really hot. Like, honestly, my one guy who got the Daisy one, he's like really, really hot. I'm not even joking. And
The
my
guy with the
Louis,
shit fetish?
yeah, he's really cute. And then Louis's my guy who got the one of me peeing on him, right? Louis, this is so funny because he is actually a really attractive guy. And he had a wife the time that he commissioned that too. I was like, Louis, does she know?
Wait, he commissioned
No.
commissioned a picture of you peeing in his mouth to his wife?
No. He had a wife, but like he commissioned behind her back a picture of like me peeing in his mouth, and I'm like, oh my god, like does she know? Like I just do the job. You know, I don't ask
Mhm.
about
Yeah, you don't ask questions.
I don't ask about the client stories. I just do the job. So I'm like, okay, yeah. So, but he was pretty attractive. I was like, damn, these people look really normal. So it goes to show, man. Maybe I have a actually I have a good fetish, but mine's exhibitionism, and I'm open about it. Anyway,
I didn't know that. Well, that
that's a
actually
good one.
makes sense. That makes sense, actually.
It's definitely good. Yeah.
At least
So
it's not shit, you know.
no, I see. I'm like that one. Not to shit on fetishes. See what I did there, guys. Not to shit on them, but
But yeah, that one's a little
got a
a
little
little
out there.
too close. Is it in criminal territory? If not, it's dangerously close. Very
See, I
unsanitary as well.
unsanitary for sure. I feel like the one thing I won't do is like the little kid stuff for sure. Like if you
Oh yeah.
ask me, yeah, for murderous like little kid stuff or something like that, like that's a little naughty. That's naughty. I'm gonna
Inhumane, one could say.
yeah yeah. I
Naughty,
also
yeah.
like yeah, that was a little bit pushing it. So
Which I imagine people have
okay,
asked
my
you.
fans are obsessed with seeing my elitist toe. It's a joke where I like draw on my toe. So do you mind if I do that?
No, go ahead.
Okay, it's my fans. Like they want to see just one toe. So
Are they into toes?
no, this one toe of mine is called the elitist toe, and they've been asking this whole time for one toe. So I feel like I can just like give them that one toe.
Okay.
Okay, here you guys go. There's the toe. I know they missed that toe the whole time. So there you guys go. My chat's interesting, Vaughn. So
Well, I mean, I wonder why.
see,
Why would
we're family.
the hentai artist chat be interesting? I can't figure that out.
The toe. It's great. It has a little face. So anyway, there you
That's
go,
great
guys.
art.
Awesome, amazing. Thank you. Honestly, it was such a blast. You
Yeah,
guys.
no, it was great having you. Everyone, make sure to follow her on everything. And thank you so much for checking out. And if you're new to my channel, hopefully you stick around. I do have a show every Sunday. Sign up for my comic book. I get the links to my link tree in the description. And keep up to date with me here. I'd love to have you on again if you're ever interested. This was so much fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah, all right, cool. And even just next time we're at a con, we'll hang out. But thank you guys so much for coming on. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.
Thanks, guys.